Greetings, dear friends all over the world, and welcome to this channel. I want to use this opportunity to talk to dear friends. Recently, a lot of things have been going on online between the Nigerian government and Finland government about our Prime Minister, the Finnish ambassador, and a whole lot of things going on. Please, dear friends, do not be discouraged. Our DPM has assured us that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is going to be out very, very soon. All right? Okay. Listen to Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. A lot of things she has said about Christopher Musa, the lies Christopher Musa have been telling different mainstream media, Nigerian mainstream medias, and some other things Nigerian mainstream media are hiding from the world. Please pay attention to her. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Kindly share these videos for others to get, please.
As Christopher Musa told Finland that in the northern part of Nigeria, terrorists have taken over and are collecting taxes from indigenous Nigerians. And Musa is not saying anything. The citizens, the indigenes, they complain. Finland, are you aware of that? That terrorists are collecting taxes from most northern part of Nigeria. Before they go to their farms, before indigenous Nigerians go to their farms in northern part of Nigeria, they have to pay taxes to terrorists. And Christopher Musa approved this. He allowed this to happen. Have you asked him about that? The records are in the public domain. And I'll send it to you if you request that. Did Christopher Musa tell you that? He's telling you about one Nigeria. He's telling you about democracy. Did he tell you that after elections in Nigeria, ballot boxes are snatched in the bush and replaced with ballot papers that favors their own candidate? And the indigenous Nigerians, indigenous Biafran that voted during the election, that have the actual records, when they say, no, this is not what happened, they kill them. Christopher Musa kills them. Finland, did Christopher Musa and President Tinubu tell you this? Or you are going with the lies they tell you? Did they tell you that? About how even this Hope Uzodinma failed the election in the former Imo State. But Christopher Musa and his cabals, they switched the election results and they made somebody who came fourth in the electoral process. This Christopher Musa that is lying to you with Tinubu, they made Hope Uzodinma the governor of Imo State. Bianca Ojukwu, did you tell Finland this story? Did you let them know that is how the electoral process in Nigeria goes? Or you think you can intermittently do this propaganda to silence Biafrans and silence Nigerians? You think you're going to succeed? You know you're not going to succeed, right? So all these atrocities being perpetrated by the Nigerian state, Bianca Ojukwu, did you say that? Did you explain that to Finland ambassador? The killings that are going on in Biafra territory, the one that happened in Hamufu, in Nnamdi Kanu's house, in Headbridge, Onisha, in Aba, Bianca Ojukwu, did you explain these killings of unarmed innocent Biafrans? Did you explain that to Finland? Did you include that in your report? Or you just want to maintain one Nigeria where you will continue to kill people that do not want to belong to one Nigeria? Did you explain that to them? Where hundreds of innocent Biafrans were massacred on the streets of Aba just because they want to march for Nigeria to release Nnamdi Kanu wearing white and white. And they were all shot in close range by this defense man, Christopher Musa, and the men that he sent. Bianca Ojukwu, did you explain that to Finland? Or you claim ignorance? You don't know. You just want to maintain one Nigeria. All the innocent Biafrans, that their homes have been burnt down. Our markets, the markets have been burnt down for nothing. Bianca Ojukwu, did you explain that to the Finnish authorities? Or are you not aware of that? Or you think by taking away Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, you are going to make us one Nigeria, already a failed state, where even it was difficult for even Donald Trump to invite Nigeria to the inauguration? The peace summit that was held in Europe a few months ago.
Now, about the mandate which PM told Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orabueze will take. Now, listen carefully as she explains what the Prime Minister meant by protecting the mandate. Please listen very carefully.
Are you not aware of that? Don't you know when other countries like Ghana were being voted massively by the international community to be part of countries, developing countries that are making the world a better place? Bianca Ojukwu, didn't you know that Nigeria was rejected as being part of the BRICS committee last year because the South African person that was in charge, the president, said, we want member nations that will make the world a better place, and Nigeria is not one of them. President Tinubu, you're fully aware of that. Bianca Ojukwu, you know that. But you decided to be the scapegoat, right? You wanted to be the tool that will be used. And you think you've succeeded, but I tell you, you failed. Mandate, keep it separate from all the crazy shit they do. Protect the restoration of the United States of Biafra. That is the message from our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa.
As mandate.
Whatever they are doing, whether they are doing IPOB, whether they are doing Briggy, whether they are doing whatever, the Prime Minister have told us, protect the mandate. And what is the mandate? When I ask this individual the question, what is mandate? What is mandate? I ask, there are two questions. Is it the New Dimension mandate? Is it the United States of Biafra Declaration?
United States
and this individual told me, both. Both. Go and listen to that voicemail. She said, both. That was the message from our Prime Minister. Both. What does both mean? Both means
now about the message which the Oden Kere group said that the Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is hiding from Biafra. Please listen and get the direct message.
Nobody must go near. Nobody should tamper with that. And the reason why I have to bring that for Biafrans to know is that many Biafrans are being deceived, but get it clear from me. I don't care about any Biafra that thinks they are being deceived. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, I'll stay on the pipeline for now. Oh, there is two people. Oh, there is two government. I tell those Biafrans, go to your house, lock yourself up and sleep for the next 10 years. I don't care. Biafrans don't care. If you have been truly following the path of Simon Ekpa, you can never, ever be confused. You can never, ever say, oh, COS have to talk to me before I know where to go. Now, that means you never really followed the Batopia. On the first message where the Prime Minister appointed me as his surrogate, the next line of the message, which I didn't want to play. And when they say I removed it, is where the Prime Minister says that in his own opinion, we can suspend the declaration of Biafra. But that decision is left for us, especially myself. That is the only thing. That is the only area I felt that area is not important, because the message came before the declaration. And I felt that if I let Biafrans know that this is the message from Orabueze, that we can suspend the declaration, some Biafran may be depressed. It might cause a lot of sadness to Biafrans. Some people will really die just for that message. And that was the only reason I removed that portion of that message, so that Biafrans will be very, very happy.
That was the code for you to declare Biafra. That was the code for you to declare Biafra.
Yes. So now, when they say that DPM altered Orabueze's message, that means they never knew Orabueze. They never knew him. Because all of us here, we all know how the Prime Minister have worked so hard from January of 2024 to November for the redeclaration of the independent state of Biafra. So who here that follows Odogwu will ever think of that Odogwu will tell us not to declare in Finland? So when that message came, and apart from the first portion, the second portion says that in his own opinion, we can postpone the declaration of the independent state of Biafra. But at the same time, PM said that decision mostly lies on me. And that was why I believe that that portion of the message is not something Biafrans that are truly following Odogwu needs to see. Because they already know what Odogwu has planned. They already know why we are in Finland. So these criminals that says that the Deputy Prime Minister altered the message of the Prime Minister, tell them, because they have the copy, tell them to bring out where DPM altered. Tell them if they are not working for the Nigerian terrorist state, if they are not working for Southeast governors, if their intention and motive is not criminally motivated, tell all of them on that Twitter space, please, you said that the PM or the Deputy Prime Minister altered the message of Orabueze. Okay, show us that message. That is what Biafra should ask them now. Let them release that full message that Odogwu sent to them, which they have a copy. I have a copy. But when they came on space to tweet it, to confuse Biafrans, to show as if there's something the Deputy Prime Minister was hiding, I've told you people, that second portion that I removed in that Prime Minister's message. Now, you go back and tell them to bring out what they said that the Deputy Prime Minister altered. Tell them to bring it out.